What's up guys, happy Monday, it's Mikexingchen. Nowadays, whether it's giraffes giving birth or the International Space Station, there's a live stream for everything it seems. Now, if you didn't know, NASA live streams from the International Space Station, and that includes internal views when the crew is on duty and Earth views at other times. Of course, this feed is only available when the space station is in contact with the ground, so there will be loss of signal periods. I always thought this was a really cool idea, and it's pretty because the space station orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, which means you get to see a sunrise and a sunset in that time. Now, the thing with live feeds is that, well, they're live and uncensored, so if something weird happens or if something weird is caught on camera, then everyone sees that. So over the past year, there has been a lot of unidentified objects that were picked up by the station's camera that has caught a lot of people's attention, and this was especially the case recently when UFO enthusiast Street Cap 1 spotted 6 white objects moving past the space station, and then for some reason the live feed was cut to a press briefing, which of course rose suspicion among many who believe that NASA knew about these strange objects and were trying to cover up the evidence. And this of course was not the first time something like this happened. Back in January, another possible UFO caught on NASA's live feed was spotted by a man named John Kredick, who was teaching his friend how to use the live feed camera when he spotted a round light in the video that grew bigger, lasting 25 seconds and then slowly disappears. Mr. Kredick said that he never saw anything like it on the video and that there was nothing that could fly that high. Now let's go back to January of 2015, where NASA was once again accused of cutting the live feed when the video showed a small gray object slowly rising and then disappearing. Again, on July 9th of 2016, another video from the International Space Station feed shows an object entering Earth's atmosphere, and then moments later, the feed is cut. Of course, whether these are indeed legit UFO sightings caught on tape or not, and regardless if the cutting of the feed was intentional or not, people are going to speculate and demand an explanation from NASA. But if these were indeed real alien spaceships photobombing the space station, I'm sure NASA's not going to come out and just say that. But according to NASA spokesman Daniel Holt, the live feed was not deliberately cut. He said cameras mounted on the ISS are controlled automatically. He told CNET that the station regularly passes out of range of the tracking and data relay satellites used to send and receive video, voice, and telemetry from the station. For video, whenever we lose signal, the camera will show a blue screen or preset video slate. Also, according to a former NASA employee, there is a scientific explanation for all of this. James Olberg, like I said, who used to work for NASA, believes that these white objects are the result of space dandruff. Yep, you can always count on NASA to provide an explanation that is head and shoulders above the rest. Anyway, according to Mr. Olberg, the UFOs we're seeing is just space junk traveling along the craft. He says that the first principle of space travel is that objects coming off a vehicle tend to fly along with it. They appear to move in straight lines unless they encounter some force, such as the atmosphere or an exhaust plume from a rocket thruster. Basically, he's saying that ice crystals, insulation, debris, and other junk that was once on the spacecraft are now floating in space and in front of the cameras. So when the sun is behind them, spacecrafts have nothing to cast their shadows on until some tiny object passes in front of it, causing the object to turn bright, disappear, reappear, and then twinkle again as the craft and sun and the object move. And if you guys been watching this channel for a while, you know that I 100% believe in alien life. I believe there are many, maybe even countless number of intelligent beings elsewhere in the universe, and many of them are probably way more advanced than us technologically. But personally, I don't think the recent videos really show UFOs. I mean, they are UFOs in the sense that we don't know exactly what they are, but I don't think there are spaceships piloted by alien life forms. I mean, these things on camera, they're just literally floating around, just cruising. Unless aliens are just on a scenic cruise of the universe, you know, with an audio tour telling them about Earth and that the Earthlings are just to look at and only occasionally abduct. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I've listed all the videos in my description box. Take a look and let me know. Do you think these are indeed alien spaceships, or they could just be some space junk or space dandruff? All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you.